Lattafa versus Rasasi. If you had to only choose one fragrance line to go with for life, which one are you choosing? We about to talk about it. Yerr! What up, greatness gang, man? D4G here. Hey, y'all seen what it is? You seen the title and the thumbnail. We're pinning together 4 Rasasi fragrances versus 4 Lattafa fragrances. This is going to be broken down into rounds. I already have the 4 fragrances set aside. I already got the 2 versus 2. Let me know down in the comment section which one y'all are going to be rocking with out of each round. Let's start off with number 1. The first one we're going to start off with is going to be Rasasi, and we're going to be starting off with that OG Hawas. The Invictus DNA, a lot to like about this one. You got that bubblegum sweetness, you got the apple, you got the aquatic notes, you got the citruses, woods. It's a lot to enjoy with this one. And going against it, we're going to be pinning up Winner's Trophy Silver. Now, if you know, this one's going to be like that Valentino born aroma type of DNA. Citruses, lavender, little bit of balsamic-y in the mid feeling, vetiver woods in the dry down. Very nice, mass appealing scent. Now that's what we have to enjoy about both of these. Both of these are mass appealing scents, and both of these are going to be coming off extremely useful. I think the main thing that's going to come off is, do you prefer much more of a bubblegum sweetness, or do you prefer that balsamic-y mix that the fragrance gives off in Winner's Trophy Silver? This one does have a little bit more of an earthy appeal to it, where this one is straight just like citruses, woods, aquatic. So round 1, we pinned Hawas, the OG, versus Winner's Trophy Silver. Let me know in the comment section you taking out of this one. We're going to shift over to round 2. Now round 2 is going to consist of 2 fragrances that are going to be a little bit more mature in a way. The first one, Hawas Ice. Now this one is going to be taking that same original DNA that we have, and it's going to be dialing down that apple sweetness a lot, but instead it has a nice, fresh, crisp, much more refined and mature apple sweetness that you do get with this one. So for my people that aren't the biggest fan of the OG and how sweet it was, this one fixes that for you a lot. And from Lattafa, we're going to be going with Maahir Legacy Silver. Now this one is that Sedley DNA, Parfums de Marley, mint, lime, almost like a minty Sprite mojito vibe that you get with this one. This fragrance is beautiful. It has a nice soapy transition as it's working its way through the mid. Another one that's filled with a little bit of woods as it's in the dry down. A little touch of geranium is in there also. Both of these fragrances are going to be much more mature compared to round 1 of fragrances. They are going to be doing different things, and they do offer similar utility in most situations. Both of them you can do in outdoor situations. You can do fun, you can dress them up. I will say that this one, it's probably going to come off a little bit more clean, just because the apple is still a little bit sweet in this one, but it's dialed down a lot compared to the OG again. So that one's going to be much more of a personal take. This one right here might be, I'm looking at all 4. This one is probably the hardest round for me because I'm a big fan of this DNA, but y'all do not understand if you just had to get your hands on this one, because that mint, that lime in the opening, I'm telling you, this thing comes off like a minty Sprite. Beautiful, fam. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to sway nobody's opinion, but let me know what y'all think of round 2. Again, Hawas Ice versus Maahir Legacy Silver, round 2. But all right, now I know I said the round 2 was going to be the hardest round to choose, but round 3 was really the hardest one as far as for me to figure out and learn, because there's still this one fragrance that it's difficult right now, and that fragrance is actually Hawas Fire. Now this is actually a beautiful fragrance, man. I like this, but I don't get what the note breakdown actually entails. And going up against Hawas Fire from the house of Lattafa, we have Lattafa Asad, the OG. This is beautiful, bro. This is that Sauvage Elixir DNA, peppers, extremely spicy, bro. I think this even has like Szechuan pepper in it. It's like that earthy vibes. This is a beautiful fragrance. Beautiful fragrance. This one I know, I enjoy. I've spent time with it. I know the characteristics, the profile, all of that. This one, I just got it in, and the only thing that I can really pick up is the clary sage. And I'm not taking anything away from this fragrance. I love this fragrance, but this one is probably the most unique one from the whole Rasasi Hawas line. I do have the elixir in, but we're going to talk about that later, not right now. But Hawas Fire is basically what Versace Euros Flame is to the Euros line. Personally, I do think that this fragrance is dope. I just pick up a little bit more spices. I really don't get that aquatic feel that they're saying this in the fragrance. So I'm just a little confused at the note breakdown, because what my nose picks up is not what's on the list. Still two beautiful fragrances, and they would be both going against each other in similar situations and scent profiles also. I think the main difference with these two is going to be that this one, you automatically know what you're going to be getting. That Sauvage Elixir DNA. You're going to be getting the peppers, all of that. With this one right here, you're going to be getting a little bit more of an earthy vibe. You still do get spices, in my humble opinion, with a nice bit of like a mandarin sweetness. But outside of that, fam, like man, you just got to figure out which one you want. So round 3, we just going to have to go with Hawas Fire versus Asad. Let me know which one y'all are taking in this one. And then for the final round, this one right here, this is the one that I was looking forward to the most. This is the most competitive round of all of them, because we have 2 new fragrances in, both of them less than 4 months out. I want to say we have Hawas Black, Hashivat DNA, Club de Nuit Intense Man DNA, Victus type of DNA. You get what I'm saying. Then from the house of Lattafa, we have Asad Bourbon, and you have to get your hands on this to know why this one is going against this. Tapping into Hawas Black first, you have pineapples. You know what DNA we're talking about here. Juicy pineapple, woods, vetiver senses making its way through somewhat of a mossy effect. Compliment getting machine right here. This fragrance is like that. You really don't need much else. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it a stack. This is a max 30. Easy to wear compliment getter. But then Lattafa was in their bag when they made this one, and they decided that, you know what? We're going to give y'all what y'all love in designers for 1/4 of the price. And that's literally what they did with Asad Bourbon. Asad Bourbon, you have a lot of characteristics from a lot of popular designers. Whether it's Ralph's Club, whether it's the Wanted line, whether it's the lavender that's in those fragrances, or the vanilla and spices that play a part in it. You have a mass appealing fragrance right here that even has a little bit of a gourmand praline touch as it's working its way through the transition, which to me gives us something that we have to talk about in the fragrance community, because right now we have a very popular DNA that just works. It's damn near like a Ventus like, so that one just works. But then we have this one that is a cheapie, that is a collection of different mass appealing fragrances. I don't know, fam. I don't know. I couldn't choose. I can't choose on this one. This is the one I refuse to touch, because this one, I love the smell on this one. Scent profile, the projection, beast mode, and honestly, brother, compliments with this be ridiculous. But I can say the same thing about this one. And this one is much more of a gourmand edible feel, and I enjoy this type of DNA on this, but I'm not even the biggest gourmand fan. That's the biggest thing about that. But the lavender is clean, and it has a very nice lavender scent profile that is given off. Gourmands is there, a little bit of freshness. This fragrance is beautiful. So this is one round I'm not touching. I need y'all opinion on that one. Let me know what y'all are doing for round 4. But for round 4, we got Hawas Black going against Asad Bourbon. Let me know which one y'all are choosing down below in the comment section. But that's gonna be the video, man. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Again, man, 4 rounds. Which fragrance are you taking from each round, and which brand, if you only had to choose one, you rocking with for life? For me, bro, I don't know. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know which one I was choosing, especially if we only going off of these 4, or even if you had 4 other Lattafa fragrances that you wanted to pin up against this one. I would still keep these same Rasasi fragrances and show me 4
What the hell did you just say?
Show me 4 Lattafa fragrances that you would choose over these 4 Rasasis. Let's talk about it in the comment section. All that being said, man, we about to get up out of here. Hope y'all have a great day. Hope y'all have a phenomenal day. You already know how we get down over here. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. And don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. D4G, truly blessed, destined for greatness. We out.